Okay, got another interesting one here. It's a 3v3 on Frozen Valley. I am not the MVP in this one. It's a Booty Pimple. He decides, okay, so I am playing random all still. I get the Prophet this time. It's like, oh, you're not going to be the Arbiter. Oh, yeah, random is gifting me.
Enemy engagement.
But we also have an Anders that's blue, and the teal Arbiter shows up again. Booty Pimple decides he's going to go all Arbiter this game. So I'm getting my Prophet out. Spawn next to the reactor again. My Ghost is being really dumb, actually. It just wants to bathe in that turret fire. It's like, ooh, I love that turret fire. It's so good.
Complete.
So Prophet's out. I'm going to have him go over here. Maybe I shouldn't have. Because the Booty Pimple over here, he's going to go full Arbiter. And this is going to be a rare occurrence. A couple games ago, I got a 3-star Arbiter on the field. But my teammates were just pumping out infantry, and it was not going well. And eventually the other side got a clue and was like, oh, we're just going to pump out tanks. And they did that. But this guy managed to get a rare, elusive 3-star Arbiter. I'm going to take this, which is going to be kind of hilarious. I take the reactor, and when I look at the game's scores afterwards, I notice that our 3-star Arbiter, which will eventually show up, he's only a Tech 2 Arbiter. He only gets up to Vicious Blades and Spiteful Rage, and he's going to wreck shop with just those 2 upgrades.
I go.
So here I am. I'm being lazy. Baby Prophet's going around. He's got to kill everything. I'm upgrading.
What is it?
Baby Prophet going at it.
What do you want?
So he goes over here. He's killing bases, actually.
Enemy engagement.
In my opinion, the Arbiter is probably the best. I wonder what's going on here. So this Anders decided to flare everybody because he made a vehicle depot with 1 supply pad. Impressive, I guess. I guess that's a variation on the Chinese tanks build. But actually, that's kind of ludicrous in my opinion. You know, usually they go with Forge because Forge goes with the heavy supply pad, so he's able to get his economy going a lot faster, and it's kind of a tight build actually. Not even sure what Blue is trying to accomplish here. So I'm upgrading my pads.
Show me where.
Gonna get up to a full Citadel. I'm scouting this guy out. I see he's getting Spartans. Interesting.
Warehouse upgrade.
I decide that my Ghost is stupid, and it goes kaboomy. There's not much going on right yet. So you see the Arbiter up there. He's rage running up to that next one. Rebel base.
Yes.
Actually, I think he runs all the way up to the bonus reactor where yellow is, and actually snatches that out from under him.
Citadel upgrade complete.
So I'm debating, what should I do? What should I do? I'm like, okay, I'm going to build a hall. I'm going to build hunters. I try to put down a shield generator, then I'm like, you know what? I need to upgrade this pad. So apparently Arbiter wants him to go right there to Expo. I'm over here doing my own thing. I don't care. I'm like, you know what? I could go for this base, but then I'm like, nah, I'm going to put my Expo right here.
Hall complete.
So my hall is complete. I can start pumping out my hunters. And I'm like, you know what? My hunters need to go over here.
What is required?
So it's right about here that I notice, oh, he has snatched that reactor right out from under yellow. A really bold move. I like this Arbiter. He's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna have to play like this someday, but you know I don't really like going just sole Arbiter. I usually build more units and then bring the Arbiter in because the Arbiter he gives buffs. So unfortunately, this Arbiter never makes it to the final Rage buff to start buffing other units, which would have been great, but despite that, he makes it to 3 stars. He's getting 95% more damage. It's a good deal for him, and he's gonna just go to town eventually.
Yes. The pleasure is mine.
So I've got a standard setup going. I'm just gonna pump out some hunters, getting expos. I just leave these bases. I'm checking them out to see if Green has expoed with my Prophet over here, because I'm not a fan of the Prophet in 3v3s. I think he's better than the Brute Chieftain. The Brute Chieftain is my least favorite Covenant leader, but there's just some things that can well, seeing as they have a Covenant slash UNSC mix. Okay, I believe that they're trying to take the grunts out of that reactor so that they can get it back. So I stashed my Prophet over by those bases because I'm going to go check again later. At least that's my intent, because I want to keep tabs on what Green is doing.
Warehouse complete.
So I got my expo going. I'm going to get another haul off of this so I can double pump hunters. And also use one of them as a research while I'm still pumping out hunters. I usually always slap down a shield generator first when I make an expo because they're really exposed. Okay, you see he's got a 2-star Arbiter right now. He has to stop to get the resources because he's like me. He's like, yeah, resources are yummy. Probably to make up for the rage that he has done.
Warehouse upgraded. Bonded shield research.
So we got our bonded shield on our hunters. Arbiter's going for that other expo. He's going to clear that out. So I'm going to upgrade there, and it looks like Purple Chieftain is going on the attack for against Arbiter. Arbiter's like, what's going on? So I just pull my Prophet over here. There's not much he can really do. I'm waiting to see, you know, I pull him over here just to intimidate him. You know, that Prophet's going to be really scary. Not really, but I'm like, okay, I see these tanks. I want to know if he has the second upgrade, which will stun him. And I'm like, oh, yes, he does have second upgrade. He's a lot stronger than my Prophet. Inheritance he's got right there. So Teal Arbiter recalls, and he starts attacking him. He's like, I've had enough of your shit, Purple Chieftain. Purple Chieftain's out of there. And then, you know, he's going to go to the healing ring because he took some damage. So I'm going to stash my Prophet over here. That's a scary Prophet right there. Tech 1 Prophet. I've got the better cleansing beam, but my Prophet is not very durable. So he'll probably get wrecked if he ever gets attacked. So Teal Arbiter and our Anders here go to the healing ring and see that the Purple Chieftain is there. And they're like, oh, no, you're not going to heal. So I go check this out. They're fighting. He's got engineers that are coming in, but they kill him. They kill the Purple Chieftain. Kill the engineers. It's not looking good for Purple Chieftain. So I'm just going to go back to pumping out hunters because I don't really care. I'm not that interested in what they're doing. I want to make sure that any vehicles are going to get immediately wrecked. They've got Hornets over on their base over here now. Shooting that reactor. I'm going to take my Prophet over there because, you know, that Prophet's really scary, that Tech 1 Prophet. I considered upgrading him some more, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I got my Citadel. I'm going to get more supply pads. My economy should be booming right now. So yeah, Till Arbiter's over here killing this turret because it offended him. He really was to get revenge on the Purple Prophet. So I queue up Blessed Immolation just to give the Prophet more HPs. And Teal Arbiter is like, just take your hunters and go attack these guys to keep them off me. I think that's what his plan was. And I'm like, you know, okay, I'll check this out. But he did have a barracks up, so I'm kind of wary about this because he might have flamethrowers. That's my one worry here. You know, I've got these hunters. They don't have Spirit Bond yet. So I queue that up right now. They're going to get it on the way. I'm kind of scared of flamethrowers showing up right now because they count as infantry units. So one thing he could do to really mess me up is just make flamethrowers. And since he already had a barracks up, I was like,
Warehouse complete.
So I'm just going to get all my hunters going. Gonna be like, okay, I'm going to put them out there. And then get an attack force going on. I got enough hunters to do this anyway. As soon as I get Spirit Bonds, and then I'm like, oh, he's got guys up in this thing right here. So I decided to attack them stupidly. I don't know what I was doing here. I really don't. That was pretty dumb of me. So I got Spirit Bonds. And they're going to start attacking because they've got a damage buff. And then I'm like, you know what? What am I doing? I should just go attack. This guy's a waste of time. So I've got like 8 or 9 blessed warehouses now. So yeah, he's got this expo right here. I'm going to attack it. I guess he's got another chieftain up there. I didn't notice this is the gameplay. Oh yeah, so he has flamethrowers. So I'm like, nope. And then I'm like, tank. Yep. Let's attack that. I'm like, you know what? I need to get those guys out of there. And I'm going to research Age of Doubt so I can get them fully upgraded. So I'm like, you know what? They've got flamethrowers. I'm going to bring the Prophet up here and wipe them out.
Age of Doubt, research.
So I'm going for upgrades on my Prophet. Purple has resigned because the Teal Arbiter has wrecked him too hard.
Local units.
So I'm going to go back because he's going in. You know, what more could I do? I thought, you know, maybe I'll be able to get the offense buff. But they drop a D-bomb, and oh my goodness, he has 3 stars. So he's running out. I wish he would have kept running towards my hunters. I think he gets out of the vicinity of the disruption bomb.
All units.
And I'm attacking this tank right here, but I noticed this expo going down, and I'm like, you know what? I've got to stop this. That expo cannot go down. That's an easy kill because it's just not even upgraded. No supply pads or anything. No buildings on it. There's a disruption bomb right there, and I guess both of them had thrown their D-bombs.
All units.
So tanks coming in. Yeah, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't care about the flamethrowers anymore. I'm just going in. Gonna get the weak one. Arbiter creeping up behind him.
Regrets doom. Research.
It's actually doing really good damage. These must be not very upgraded, do they? Yeah, they do not have canister shell even. So I got all these hunters in here. There's nothing he can do. There's some hornets right there, but it doesn't really matter. I got my Prophet coming up. He's terrifying. He's a Tech 2 Prophet. They got Assault Beam. fully upgraded. They're going to be a lot tougher to kill. They just completely destroy that flamethrower, so they're not even terrifying anymore.
Team is
The
victorious.
Prophet just starts destroying those Hornets, and it's over.